He said, my daughter was living part-time in a house with an offender, and I was not notified. My daughter broke down in tears Saturday about not wanting to go to her dad's. I asked her what was wrong, and she stated she wasn't allowed to tell me or she would be in trouble. I explained that you never keep secrets from your parents. She broke down and informed me that her uncle, who was living in the home with her, got sent to prison. I did some digging, and he has been sent to prison for 15 years, 15 years probation, and is a registered offender for the rest of his life. He was charged for use of two-way communication device to facilitate a felony and transmission of harmful material to a minor. There have been a couple of people that have stepped forward in our local area with allegations as well since the news broke. Her dad told me not to tell me. He got charged in July of last year and had been living in the home with her up until about 2 weeks ago when he was sentenced. She stated that he had an ankle bracelet on. I am furious and scared that something may have happened to her. Know where I could find the conditions of his bail. Was it legal for him to be there with her without her primary guardian's consent? Edit. To add, we live in Oklahoma. He was charged in Florida. Second edit, correcting date and terminology. I'm a strong believer that kids need both of their parents. Being a good parent does require you to be a good spouse. I want my daughter to have a relationship with her father. I, however, will never compromise her safety for this relationship. This is why I'm trying to get as much information as I can to be able to make a decision on how I want to handle this situation. Obviously, it isn't completely up to me because we will have to go back to court to change our custody agreement. I want to make sure that I have all the facts of this case and that her being there was allowed. I would never put her in this situation when she is with her dad, though I can't control who she is with based off of our current custody agreement. I'm going to try and get this added in. Thank you to everyone who commented and offered advice. I'll say this. Again, everything is about protecting, the kids directly out here. And, for this young girl to be afraid to tell her mom, it may be a little bit telling because, again, I would want to know why she would be so afraid, right? Did something specifically, take place? And then it was stated that, she said if she were to tell, then she would get in trouble. Get in trouble with who? Because you're talking to your other parent. If anything, everybody, every grown adult is about to be in trouble. The father's going to be in trouble. The uncle, whoever that is going to sit up there and be in trouble. Like some people are going to get seen real quick. And again, for the father to more than likely know about the record and how long this dude was locked up or parole or what have you, that's a problem. That is very, very, very problematic. And for you to potentially place, not even potentially, for you to place your daughter in that circumstance to even be around an individual such as that, realistically, you need to have all of your rights taken away. No ifs, ands, or buts, no questions. You had a person there that is a part of the registry. You know that they're a part of the registry. You know what it is that they went or served time directly for. And you're going to have your child around them. Like I said before, this is why you can't trust everybody. Even when it comes down to a lot of parents out here, this is why you can't trust everybody. You got some parents out here that will put other people's well-being over the well-being of their child. And that makes no sense. The child should always come first. I don't care if that's your family. I don't care if that's your brother. I don't care if that's somebody that took care of you and gave you a kidney. If that person is on the registry for doing or dealing with a minor, that's it. Is you lose contact. You don't pick up any calls, no phones, no nothing. But like I said, you have a lot of people out here who should not realistically be parents. They shouldn't be parents at all. Um, and again, going by what the mom was stating about the custody agreement, she can't really say anything about who is around, the child and all this other type of stuff. That's tough. That's a very tough thing. Like I said, I'm not sure how the marriage went. I'm not sure how the situation went, why it is that they got a divorce. But this is something that she better make sure to go fight for, because nothing like this should be taking place or happening. The main thing that should be looked at is the well-being and the welfare of the child, to make sure that they are healthy, both physically and mentally, and that they are nurtured and they are able to, grow and be who it is that they want to be, and go see the sights, college, high school, get married, all of those great things. At no point in time, should a child ever have to deal with a situation such as this, to be fearful, more fearful of getting in trouble versus the actual danger that is there. Like, this is so backwards, it's insane. So, hopefully maybe this mom can, start a GoFundMe or something. Maybe the mom can, talk to other family members, something. Because something needs to be done before something far worse takes place. I'm hoping that nothing took place. I'm hoping that it was just, maybe words from the father to, like, hey, make sure don't tell, your mom is da, 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 da. Hopefully it was just that. And only that. I'm hoping that it did not go over, anything else. I'm hoping nothing horrendous took place, because we know how situations like this end up. So again, hopefully the mother will fight for full custody, and she will make sure to, have the daughter directly there with her, so that she knows, who is specifically around, that child. So, that's the best that I got. And, again, for anybody else who stayed through to actually listen to this, let me know your thoughts, either opinion based or legal based, about how you feel about this situation that the mother posted.